Hi, my name is Gurmehak Virk, and as you know, I am a financial analyst here at Pop Resort and Spa. My most recent task has been to look at these following departments: hotel bookings, food and beverage, spa, and childcare, and decide which one of them we should allocate our advertising dollars to hopefully achieve our goal of increasing our profit. And before I get started, I just want you to know that I know that we are spending a huge sum of money, and I did not make this decision hastily. I have looked at the information, I've thought about it logically, I've looked at it from multiple perspectives, and I have finally come to the decision that I came to. Before I tell you what that is, I want to share the profit margins with you. So for hotel bookings, 2 years ago, we were at 5.15%. 1 year ago, we were at 5.02%, and this year we were at 4.99%. For food and beverage, 2 years ago, we were 19.83. 1 year ago, we were 19.84. And this year, we are up to 20.46% profit margin. For spa, 2 years ago, we were at 10.04% profit margin. 1 year ago, we were at 9.47. And this year, we are at 9.46. And for childcare, 2 years ago, we were at 6.01% profit margin. 1 year ago, we were at 6.02% profit margin, and this year we are at 6.4% profit margin. So after analyzing all those numbers, looking at it from a bunch of different viewpoints, I have decided that, and testing, if we did it this way, what the outcome would be, and if we did it if this way, what the outcome would be. And I have finally decided that the best department, obviously, if we could put money into advertising all of them. But since we cannot do that, that is not really realistic. I have decided that the best one to put our money towards is hotel bookings. And I know that sounds crazy. The hotel bookings are roughly 5% profit margin, and the other ones are at 6, 9, and 20, roughly. And that one seems like the lowest, but just hear me out. I also know that it has been decreasing, but we are a hotel building, and within our hotel building, we have those other facilities. The hotel bookings are what bring in the customers to the other facilities that we have available. If it weren't for the hotel bookings, the guests wouldn't be here, and then they wouldn't spend money at the other places. So by putting our advertising money in the hotel bookings, we are not only increasing our hotel revenue, which will then increase our net income, which will then bring our whole profit margin up. We are also bringing more customers into our food, spa, and childcare without specifically spending money on it. It's like buy one, get three free in a sense, our hotel is the main thing. That's what we're selling, the hotel. The food, the spa, and the childcare are additional add-ons, So let's look at this at a different perspective. Let's forget about the numbers for a second. So say you live in the city that our resort is in, you wouldn't go to that hotel specifically for the spa and childcare, most likely, if you were not a guest at that hotel. And why would you be a guest at that hotel if you weren't traveling or already from that city in the first place? You would only be a guest at that hotel if you're traveling and are a tourist in the city. Therefore, we need to target our audience towards the tourist, and more specifically the families. And obviously it's not just families, young adults also would love a great 4-star restaurant and extensive spa. But the childcare really hones us and consolidates us towards the families, right? Okay, so let's come back to the numbers. And then if we allocate it to our hotel bookings, our hotel profit margins are going to increase, and automatically with that, our food, spa, and childcare should increase too, which will be great for our goal of increasing our profit margins. Right? Okay. Then I also understand that we are picking the one with the least profit margin, and that seems kind of odd. If food is doing good, shouldn't we just invest more in food and it'll continue to do better? Not necessarily. How I like to think of it is the hotel bookings is the one with the lowest. So that is the hardest problem. It's the hardest thing for the whole day. You know, like it's like the hardest problem you're working on. If you get that over with first, everything else becomes way easier, which is what we are doing. We're gonna increase our hotel bookings first, which is the hardest task. It's the most daunting task for us because we are only at roughly 5% profit margin. But once we get that done, it will be smooth sailing from there mostly, because our food, spa, and childcare are gonna come up on their own, right? So that's why by advertising the department with the least profit margin, which is the hotel bookings, we will be getting the hardest step out of the way first, and then we can go back to the other ones. Also, by going to the one with the lowest profit margin, when that lowest profit margin booms and becomes a bigger profit margin, we will have more profit to reinvest in ourselves and put back into the other facilities if we would like, if that is still an issue and the problem, which I do not foresee in the future. Right? And a way to promote all the departments in a less expensive, non-traditional way would be to showcase each of the facilities and show how it's all one big overall like concept of like a whole experience as a package deal. Like we're selling the whole thing, you know? We're not just selling the hotel rooms. We're not just selling the restaurant. We're selling it, or the spa, or the childcare. We're selling it all together. It's not just one. It's all of them at the same time, right? And the non-traditional way to do that would be through social media. So if, like, let's think about it. Facebook is connected to Instagram. So those ones kind of go hand in hand. And because of our childcare, we are targeted. We are like targeted towards we are family friendly in a sense, you know? So if we are family friendly, the kids aren't booking the hotels, the parents are. Parents don't really use TikTok or Snapchat as much as they use Facebook. And Facebook is merged with Instagram, which will also connect with like the young adults, and like most everybody uses Facebook. Like most people who have social media, based on the analysis, is they have Instagram, and Instagram and Facebook go hand in hand. So we would be able to cover a huge variety of people through just one platform, you know? And then that would keep the expense down. So we'll be able to curate to the families, and we'd also curate to other people who would also like a nice 4-star restaurant, an extensive spa, and great hotel rooms. You know, who doesn't want that? Everybody wants that. So that would be how we would do that, and we'd showcase each of the facilities since we were trying to promote all the departments. Like it would be an ad, it'd show the hotel rooms, it'd show the nice restaurants, show the food, like the menu, and then it would also have the spa, the childcare, how it all goes hand in hand, and then we'd be able to sell it as a package. So I have put some serious thought into this, and I've come to the decision to sell the hotel bookings and to advertise the hotel bookings. And I really hope that you take my advice seriously into consideration and use that to make your overall decision, right? At the end of the day, you and I want the same thing. We want to achieve our goals of increasing our profit. And I think, in my professional opinion, the best way to do that would be by selling our hotel, bring in the customers, increase the hotel, increase the food, increase the spa, increase the childcare, increase everything. They come as a deal, right? Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate everything that you are doing for us, and I hope to see you soon.